welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The New England Patriots on Sunday Night Prime Time. On the visitor's sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Our 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Hey, what's up? Five.
First play, and May goes to the air.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 4.
Hey, what's that? Torpedo! Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. 5.
Now, May.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Third and 5.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Throwing is May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
What's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that? 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here goes that. Crazy.
Throw again is May. And he's in. Sean Bucci, touchdown Patriots. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
18, what's up?
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And a 49er first down.
It's
It's a gain of 20.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He's across midfield. Look at the big guy rumble. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Niners. 41 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll throw again with Purdy. Flush to his right. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Patriots are going to recover. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
In 2nd and
8. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's that? Okay, you here you go. You there. 5. Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he takes it to the 35.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still first down.
Out of the gun, here's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The linebacker, Keon White, in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw now, May. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Nick Bosa. He gets in for the sack, number 85 in his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
You're on the ball. Crazy. 5.
They'll throw now, 3rd and forever. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's up? Hey, Crazy.
Off the play fake, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here goes Snap. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
May gonna look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, New England.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
Here goes Snap. Hey, what's that?
May to the air once more. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy. Oh, yeah, you got him.
Here's May again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. May to throw again. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here goes Snap. Hey, what's that? 5.
Here's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Pats will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Start.
From the shotgun, It's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
18. And the 49er first down. A gain of 18.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw once more, it's Purdy.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 2nd and 7. Back to the air is Purdy. Oh, they run him in a flash, and he lost the football. But fortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson, our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Lamar Jackson. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Ravens run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Kyron Williams. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Rams needed this one, and they got it. A victory that helps them keep pace in the NFC wildcard race. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's the hero wearing jersey number 0, Keon Coleman. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Bills continue their winning ways. They move to 9-4 with the victory here. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Marcus Jones now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Hey, Angel. Crazy, crazy.
Now, May. Pass to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Where was that?
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Where was that? Hey, what's that?
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? 30.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that?
Throwing is May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hey, what's that? Hey, go. Crazy.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun is a give to Stevenson. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Still first down.
That was it. Hey, 5. Good foot, nasty.
Check. Crash.
Crazy.
Throwing now is May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with.
Down and 20.
And it'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To throw again is May. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's third down
That's a
coming
gain
up.
of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Here goes front. Lady, what's that? 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down.
Crazy.
They're going. It's May. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Sir, what's that? Lady, what's that? 5.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. To Mario Douglas. Touchdown, New England. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Patriots 17, 49ers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. First and 10. Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards.
Still 3rd down.
Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
1st down. A gain of 42 yards on the play. 1st down.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Durendo. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Patriots.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Now he takes off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Patriots has it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They are getting closer to win 11 on the season, playing their best football here late in the year. Going to start this drive with 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. May gonna look to throw. That's complete to Diggs. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
what's that? Hey, kick. Crazy. Hey, five.
Out of the gun, here's May. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 49ers 31-yard line.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Now Stevenson. Finding room to the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, New England.
First and 10.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll go right back to Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, here we go, son.
They'll drop to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A return now from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49er first down.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Forced out wide. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Good foot, nasty.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, 5, 5, 5.
Here's May to throw it on the pressure. Too much, and he goes down. Michael Williams in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Crazy, crazy.
On second down, it's May. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. This one all but over. Here's third down. On the give, this is Stevenson. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down. So it's a win for the Patriots. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed. And they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my